The next topic is the swinging 60s. What did we know about the swinging 60s? Well, the swinging 60s were very much like the roaring 20s in the 1900s. Because the swinging 60s and the roaring 20s were all about people having fun and probably drinking way too much booze. Fun, too much booze, and too much hanky panky. Hanky panky primarily means maybe anything to do with sex. But they had so much fun in the roaring 20s and the swinging 60s. What else do we know? Well, the people that were having fun were maybe in two camps. Maybe not. I'm not sure about the 20s. Well, in the 1920s, yes, it was. In the 1920s, it was all about speakeasies, a place where you could go to drink illegal booze. So you had people who were prohibitionists, in other words, you cannot drink booze in our country. And then you had everyone else who were like, screw you, I'm going to drink. So you had all of this gang warfare to control the illegal booze trade. The Roaring Twenties. John Dillinger, the villain, and Elliot Ness, the FBI G-man. And you had flapper girls. So another example of rich men preying on very young women. So nothing was really good. I'm sure they all had fun. That's the whole thing about girls in their 20s. They love to find themselves a rich old man who, buy them a mink coat and a Ferrari. In the swinging 60s, what did we have? Well, we had the age of the astronaut. Astronauts were incredibly important. What else did we have? We had stewards. No, we didn't have stewards on an airplane. There was no such thing as a male stewardess. Stewardess. Again, young women in their 20s serving drinks to rich old men in their 60s. What else did we have in the 60s? Well, you had the Summer of Love in the late 60s where a bunch of hippie people found LSD and magic mushrooms and caused a ruckus. And then you had, you had civil rights. In the 1920s, you also had civil rights. It was women wanting to get the vote. And in the 1960s, it was black people who wanted to get voting rights. And they wanted to be treated like everyone else. So we've come a long way in 100 years, question mark. Well, when I was working in a nursing home, it wasn't totally rare to be looking after people who were over 100 years old. So, the things that have changed in their lifetime, well, has human nature changed a lot in 100 years? Well, we still have Donald Orange Hair Trump as president, who is famous for abusing women and for lying about his taxes and lying about everything he does in business. I don't know. That's your big daddy on the planet. And the counterpoint to him is the Chinese version of Donald Trump is a clone, and the Russian version of Donald Trump, Putin, who is also a clone. In other words, all of them are not what they say they are. They're dirty old men, very, very filthy, disgusting people. So no, in 100 years, I'm sorry, humans haven't advanced very far on this planet. Still have rich old men running things. That's all I got for you today. I'm Marco Polo.